Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you're all well and safe. I thought I would put together a little review of my Fiesta. If you don't know already and haven't seen the first video I did on this, it's a 2004 Mark, I think it's a Mark 5 Ford Fiesta. I think the 5th edition is 2002 and 2008. So obviously this is 2004. So I'm going to say it's a Mark 5 Fiesta, to be honest. In the first video, I sort of introduced the car to you and sort of explained what I needed it for and the little modifications I wanted to do to it as well. And I just thought I'd put a review together just because I've had it quite a few months now. I've put quite a lot of miles on it. If I zoom in here, you can see it's on 128,000, and in the first video I think it's on about 121,000, so I've done over 6,000 miles in it. And for £320 purchase price to do over 6,000 miles in a car is ridiculous, to be honest. I didn't expect it to get this far or go this far without having any major problems, but it's just been fantastic. It's a fantastic little car. I think what helps is it only had one previous owner from new, because I brought it off the second owner, but they just had it in a part exchange, so they never used it. So obviously the first owner had it from new and looked after it, I'm guessing, because it's just been so, I've never known a car like it. £300 car and it's lasted over 6,000 miles. You can't argue with that at all. Obviously I've done a few little things to it. Obviously if you've watched the series going along, we changed this window. Well, not the window, but the regulator inside, because if you remember I wedged it with cardboard, came off the runners. So we took the door card off and noticed the regulator wasn't working and the cables had snapped in it as well. So if I show you here, obviously still working. Done a good job there. So yeah, we've done that to the car. We put two new front tyres on because they were bald, but that's normal wear and tear anyway. And obviously they were a bit bald when I first got the car. So two new tyres will last me a good few thousand miles more, hopefully. What else have I done? Not too much, to be honest with you. I think if you've seen the first video as well, the air intake was the clip snapped on it, so it was just sitting loosely in there. So all I did was got a little screw and a washer to hold the screw in, and just screwed that down into the plastic, and that just holds it in there nicely. Because I was going to get the new part, but it's looking like 80 quid, and so I wasn't paying that. And I even looked on the Facebook Ford Fiesta pages to see if anyone was breaking them, but it's quite a hard part to get hold of, to be honest. No one really had it. So I thought the cheap and simple option was just to put a screw in it, and that holds that in there nicely. I mean, I know there's a few little things coming up soon with it. I mean, the brakes, front brake pads probably need doing soon. I mean, the idling is fine now, but when you first start it up, it has a little rough idle, so I think I'll probably change the spark plugs in it as well. But I don't want to do too much in it until we do the MOT, and that is due soon. That'll be in the next couple of weeks. And again, when you think it's obviously it extended because of COVID, the MOT got extended by 6 months, so it was due. I think it was at May or June time, or maybe even April. Actually, I can't remember. But it's due in October now, and it's the last week in September. So I'll probably do a little video on that as well, just keeping you guys up to date and letting you know what happens to this Fiesta on the MOT day. Might be an interesting thing to watch along. But yeah, so as I was saying, I don't want to do too much to the car until I get it through the MOT, because I don't want to change loads of things and you know, change colours and accessories and the front badges and do all those sort of things. I don't want to do that until we get a new MOT on it, because we don't know how it will go. We've never had this car for MOT before, so it's the first time for it. I mean, looking under the car, it's not too bad. There's hardly any rust. There's just normal, sort of a little bit of surface rust. I mean, with the amount of miles I've put on it as well, I'm expecting some sort of ball joint or suspension part to be a little bit loose, probably, so something like that might get picked up. But we'll have to wait and see. But going back on the review side of things, if anyone's sort of looking and unsure to buy one of these cars, I mean, I'm not saying you're going to find one for £300. I think I was quite lucky there, because the guy just wanted to get rid of it. But still saying that, I think if they haven't had many owners and they've looked after it well, you're going to get yourself a solid little car. So for me personally, I would recommend them, and I feel like they are better than the Focus as well. I might split a few opinions here, but I had a Focus before. It's a newer version than this, and it was just a load of crap, to be honest. It kept on breaking down, things kept on wrong with it. I sort of done a few things to keep it on the road, and then the clutch went. So in the end, I just ended up getting rid of it on eBay. I think I sold that for £400 actually. But I know a few mates as well who have Focuses, and they just keep getting problem after problem, and the Fiestas just keep running along. Obviously not the new EcoBoost engines, so we know we have problems with them, but these, you know, it's a 2004 car. It's a 1.4 litre petrol, this one, and I just absolutely love it, to be honest with you. So if anyone's looking to get one, obviously you still do the checks on the car. I'm not going to guarantee you're going to get a perfect car, because every car is different. It all depends how well it was treated in the past. But I'm just going on from my experience on this Fiesta. It's been bloody brilliant, and there's no signs of it slowing down, to be honest. I'm about to do my night shift of delivery takeaways again, so I'm still doing that as well as the daytime job, because of the way the world's going at the moment. And again, with the series, if you guys are watching, obviously I want to do a few things to the car, but I'm not going fast with this. I'm going slow because of COVID. Obviously money is a bit of a tight situation at the moment, so I don't want to, well, I don't have enough money to sort of chuck at the car as yet anyway. I'm just doing normal simple things just to keep it roadworthy, like bulbs and mirrors if one of them breaks and things like that. But I mean, we'll get it through the MOT and then assess it from there. I'll do a video on that to keep you guys up to date, and we will go from there. Also, if you haven't seen my channel before, I sort of do how-to videos on home DIY tasks, really. So I do building work during the day, and by night I am a delivery driver. But yeah, yes, I do how-to videos, and I got a bathroom renovation coming up, which I might put on like a time-lapse sort of thing, and see. I think that'd be quite interesting thing to watch. I'm totally gutting it out and, you know, redoing the wires and the plumbing and putting a whole new suite in and tiling it. So I think that'd be quite interesting to watch. And also, obviously, I just got this car which I sort of want to do a little project on and do it up, and also do a few little how-to videos on just maintaining the car as well, and changing a few mechanical things. and service items like changing the oil filter, the air filter, and so on and whatnot. But yeah, I think I'll wrap it up here. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, because it does help my my channel massively on YouTube. I mean, if no one if someone watched it and doesn't like it, YouTube doesn't really show it or recommend it on the pages. So if you like it, it bumps it up massively, and it helps me get more views and more viewers to the channel then. And yeah, so it really helps with the YouTube algorithms. So yeah, give it a like if you found it useful. Subscribe if you're interested in the channel and you want to see future videos or what I've got planned, and also if you just want to see the update on the MOT as well and see where that goes. And leave any comments if you want to say anything about this video. If you've got any tips for future videos as well, because I'm sort of still getting used to doing the recording and whatnot, so any tips will come in handy as well. If any of you other YouTubes out there or watching, any tips would be grateful. And yeah, I'll wrap it up here. I'll do another video next couple of weeks with the MOT, and we'll go from there. Stay safe, guys.